RBI DEPR Phase 2 exam is now almost there. The admit cards are out. If you have still not downloaded, then please go on the RBI's website and download the admit cards. Right? The exam will happen on the same day in 2 shifts, paper 1 and paper 2. So in this video, I'm going to talk about these last 5 days or this 1 week that you are left with, what you should be doing. And also I will discuss the general RBI stream 2024 phase 2 paper of ESI descriptive, the questions that came. Why? Because this can be important for your Indian economy paper in your DEPR exam, right? So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Prepare 50% faster by embracing the iExamB learning experience. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you have any query, you can always reach out to us by writing at hello@iexamb.com or call on this number on your screen. So very quickly, let's understand the exam pattern. With the admit card, the information handout is also out. So just to recapitulate what your exam will be like, there will be 2 papers, morning shift and afternoon shift. Paper 1 will, and both the papers are descriptive in nature and handwritten, right? So you have to attempt total 5 questions. You will be given 8 questions. So in paper 1, there will be 2 sections. Section A, based on microeconomic questions, there will be 4 questions given to you. And in section B, it will be macroeconomic questions. Again, 4 questions given to you. You have to attempt 5 in total with at least 2 from each of the section A and B. Very similar in paper 2 also, there will be 2 sections, one on your quantitative methods of economics and the other your Indian economy. Again, 4 questions each, and you will have to attempt at least 2 from each section with a total of 5 questions to be attempted, right? Time will be sufficient. You will have 2 hours for each of the papers, and 100 marks is the maximum you can score. So this phase is also of 200 marks, and your phase 1 was also of 200 marks, right? So that we have understood the exam pattern. Very important information given in the information handout is that 1, you should be using ballpoint pens to write, and please use the same color ink, either blue or black. So don't try to alternate between blue and black. Please carry enough pens with you, and so that you don't have to switch between colors, right? And second important thing is a simple calculator will be permitted. However, this calculator will be on screen. It's not like you can carry your own calculator, right? So on screen, they will provide a calculator, simple one, not scientific. So it could help you a little in your calculations for your numerical part, right? Quickly, we can see the syllabus. So we know in microeconomics, consumer theory, production theory, market theory, distribution theory, and welfare economics is covered. In your macro, national income accounting, theory of employment and output, inflation, money and banking, theories of economic growth and development, international trade theories, and public finance, right? So these are your part of paper 1. This will be your section A. This will be your section B, right? And in your paper 2, your first paper will be of section A, will be of quantitative methods in economics, which will include both mathematical, statistical, and economics questions. And your section B will be of Indian economy, which includes your fiscal policy, monetary policy, banking and finance development, inflation in India, and any external sector developments in India. Right? So syllabus also you would have been preparing based on this. Now more important is what to do in these last 5 days. I think it's a known thing. You have to revise, and of course practice certain numericals. We saw that in phase 1, there was not much weightage given to numericals. There was hardly 1 or 2 numerical that had come, which was very unlikely for phase 1. So in phase 2, yes, please expect numericals in all your papers apart from Indian economy, both in micro, macro, and of course, quantitative methods, which will be numerical based. So it's very, very important that you practice numericals. This you can do through a lot of mock tests, test series, whatever you prefer. If you've not already practiced enough, please use this last week to just practice, get feedback, read your answers, and look at various ways to answer those questions. Please do not pick any new topics in these last 5 days, irrespective of what your preparation has been. Just focus on revising what you've done rather than trying to pick any new topic now. For your help, we've accumulated at one place all module wise. What I mean module wise is micro, macro, Indian economy, and your quantitative methods based questions of descriptive nature that have come since 2018 to 2023. This PDF you can download, right? You can download from the description box of this video. You can go through them because these will be important topics that you should be focusing on revising in this last 5 days. Right now, just to give you a brief, what can these important topics be? Right. So in microeconomics, of course, the consumer behavior is very, very important. Please revise your isoquants, right? Your utility functions, right? And calculations related to demand supply under various market structures and the pricing under various market structures. Please revise this, very, very important. In macroeconomics, your theories, yes, will be important. One of the very, very frequently asked model is the Mundell-Fleming model. Please go through that. National income accounting will be important. Expect a numerical from that topic. Even international trade models like Ricardo, both numerical point of view, like, the J curve was asked in phase one. You could expect, a calculation based on J curve in this phase. And please revise your development models here. Solo, Harrod, and Louis models are some of the very common ones and frequently asked. Please go through them. Even inflation, Phillips curve, how inflation and unemployment is related. Please go through that also. Moving to quantitative methods, which consist of ecotricks, mathematical methods, and your statistical methods. Please revise your LPP, linear programming problems, okay? Probability related and especially joint probabilities related questions. Regression, of course, and the OLS method used, Leontief input-output, and your trend estimation, right? These are some of the aspects you should practice and work on. Indian economy, right? Indian economy, the best way to prepare of Indian economy is look into the economics survey and the areas that have been touched and talked about in the economic survey plus the union budget. If you have subscribed to our channel, you will find a note of economic survey in our course with 20 questions of descriptive nature that can be picked. Please go through that. Please revise that. It's a very important document. It will give you insights of all that is important in the Indian economy right now, right from inflation, geopolitical risk, climate change, 5 trillion economy that we have to achieve, the fiscal and monetary support to be able to do that, and our 3 critical sectors, agriculture, industry, and services, how they have grown and how they have contributed. Right. So, and as I said, economic survey and union budget will give you an insight into what is important. And the same thing is what we also found in the RBI general stream phase 2 paper for ESI, economic and social issues, is one of the papers that comes in the general stream also. This paper happened on the last gone by Saturday. And I am telling you the questions that came from descriptive here, right? First question was related to unemployment and the challenges that youth are facing in relation to employment. The second question, as I said, the budget is always important. They had asked the key points from the budget, specifically focusing on the digital part and the innovation techniques that have been mentioned and highlighted. And also there was a sub part to it. There were 2 parts to it. What has been the India's digital initiative and how it has transformed over the years, right? So talking about trends and movements and transformation over the years in any of the segments, infrastructure, agriculture, industry, services will be important, even external sector, because, even our external policies have grown drastically over the last few years, and India's global standing has improved drastically over the years, right? So prepare on that aspect. Next question was also related to conflict between sustainable development and economic growth. So we've been talking about SDG, right? But how it has actually happened and what has been the conflict between sustainable growth and economic development. Another question was related to climate change led migration and how has it caused problems in the economic development. Next question was on the national industrial corridor and how the industrial growth and infrastructure development in India has taken place. So if you will see, India is now also trying to bring up its industrial performance, right? So that's an important sector, like I was talking about. Do prepare on all the three sectors, agriculture, industry, and services. Do look into the economic survey. It has given you in very good points data to talk about all the sectors. And last question was about the pros and cons of artificial intelligence in banking sector. So you will notice that last year when module wise papers was done in economics, RBI DEPR also had added a point of artificial intelligence and machine learning and simple basic application. They've not asked for too much details. You don't have to make models of artificial intelligence, but basic understanding. So yes, that's also a development that's taking place. So being aware about AI, see, a lot of focus is on digital if we see in the general stream. But yes, for your DEPR, you cannot just rely on these aspects. You'll also have to look aspect the monetary and fiscal support and the monetary trends that we have seen, especially after COVID, how RBI is, we are maintaining the policy rates from such a long period, right? So discussions have been there. We even saw that some of the members of the monetary policy had started voting against maintaining the status quo, right? So you should understand all these, why they were saying so, why they were in favor of changing, and RBI still continues to maintain the policy rates, right? So please prepare on these aspects, right? At iExamB, we are providing 10 tests, 5 for paper 1 and 5 for paper 2. As you can see, these are the tests here that are available. We've also provided detailed sample answers for each of these 10 tests, and we also check and evaluate and give you feedback on your performance, right? So this is a screenshot of how we have been checking. We've checked almost 100 plus tests already for students over the month, and we are continuing to do that. We are taking inputs till 23rd of October, and we continue to give inputs to the students who are attempting these mock tests, right? This is a feedback testimonial we got from one of our users who stated that studying from the test series has been really helpful in his overall practice and preparation for both the paper 1 and paper 2. So that's all from my side. Use these 5 days well, revise, practice, focus on your strengths, and prepare well. Wishing you all the best. If you have any other query, you can always reach out to us at hello@iexamb.com, 920-552-4028, or visit our website. As I stated, you can also download the questions of the last 5 years of paper 2 module wise from the description of this video.